All right, it's Rabbi Bolton here again from Crown Heights, and I see that I have a reception here and that I can record. So as long as I do, I will. So here's a story. This is a story which was told to me by my next door neighbor, a blessed member. He passed away about 10 years ago. His name was Zalman Bronstein, and he had a beautiful voice. Especially for a cantor's voice. Cantor's voice. Shlom, get this good. He's got the shirutim. Cantor's voice. So he told me so, and I saw the story written also, which is this is the general. I've seen other versions of the same story, but okay. The story is that he was in Siberia. Stalin threw all these other people into Siberia. And regularly they would take people out and shoot them, and they would this. It was very, very, how do you say, indiscriminate over there. Who they would kill, who they wouldn't kill. And one day he told me a story that one of the officers came up to him and said that he wants him to come with him. Maybe it's two officers into this place, this wooded place in the woods. So he pretty much figured that was it, that they were going to take him and kill him. There was nothing basically that he could do. So he went, and there was a whole group of officers that were sitting there, and they all had vodka. And he had no idea what was going to happen. He thought that, he was like going to be their sacrifice or something. And they put him in the middle, and they said, today is Rosh HaShanna, right? Jewish holiday. He said, yeah, you're right, can't celebrate it here. Said, well, we're all Jews. And we want to hear you sing. Either it was Rosh Hashanah or it was Yom Kippur. I don't remember. Because I think that they were all making l'chaims over there, so I don't think it was Yom Kippur. But on the other hand, so they said, today is Rosh Hashanah, and we're all Jews, and we want to hear you sing. So he did. He sang for them, and they all wept. They all cried. He had a very beautiful voice also. But he cried. They all cried. I don't even know if they understood what he was saying. Could be that they did. So it shows that the Jewish soul can never be covered over. Even though these people were all in the army and they were all officers, and which means that they all must have believed in communism somehow or other, because Stalin killed everybody that he suspected did not. So they must have all been ardent communist members. And Stalin, I don't know if you know, Stalin made a purge of all of the officers, generals, that he thought might make him trouble. So I think he killed like thousands and thousands of people. That's why Russia lost so badly in the beginning of the war, because he killed all the leaders. So these must have been people that they had already worked their way up into the communist ranks, and that they were all trusted and tried, and they swallowed the whole communist atheistic goal, and that they were going to take over the world with equality and all these other things. And they were risking their lives by having him sing for them. Because, first of all, it wasn't part of their job as being in the army. But nevertheless, that's what they wanted to hear. And so he sang for them, and he said that they all wept, and they thanked him, and then he went back to his, they all brought him back, told him not to say anything. So the Jewish soul comes out just like the shofar blast on Rosh HaShanna. How do I turn this off? Oh, here it goes.